Alright, a little bit of temperance reel there. I happened to fix the ending there because I missed a couple notes, but I don't think you'll notice in the edit. Let me know if you do. Alright, so here we're looking at picks today. I got 99 problems, but a pick ain't one. I've always wanted to use that title for a video. So, I've got all these picks, and let's see what I got. I got a prime tone. I got an Oltex. Love me some Oltexes. I've got the genuine article right there, the real deal, acquired legally, though in another country. There's a cool pick, 0.5 millimeter. We're going to test that out. This is a Steve Kaufman Camp pick, so like an endorsement pick. But celluloid, I love celluloid picks. And here is Torlon, a McQuan pick. Here is the old Golden Gate pick, like kind of the old dog picks. And here is the Wagon. Ooh, we got all the hits coming. There's a little thicker prime tone Oltex that's been through the dryer a bunch of times. That's a good pick. And absent is a blue chip because I don't have one right now. They're good picks. I like them. I've used them before. And I don't have some of the newer boutique stuff. But really what I want to talk about is not the pick. Now, you should try all different kinds of picks because you're going to find a material that you like the feel of and the sound of and the thickness of and all that. But I want to talk about getting good bluegrass guitar tones. So I have here this laminate back and sides, solid wood top, Yamaha guitar. And let's pick, here's the Wagon, right? Before blue chips, these were the most popular picks. So, it's a good bluegrass guitar pick, right? You're hearing the sound coming through an SM58 mic. That's kind of the most common mic you'll play on stage, although I'd be a lot closer to it on stage. When you play, you kind of have to judge what the guitar can take, right? So certain guitars can be played really loudly. This one behind me, I can play this guitar exceptionally loudly, and it'll keep giving me sound. This one, not so much, okay? So if I'm going to get really good tone out of this, I have to have a volume where I'm not buzzing, it sounds good and I'm playing clear, and that might be what the guitar can give me. There might be a volume that the guitar sounds the best, not the volume, you know, where I just put all the strength I have into the guitar, but where does the guitar sound the richest and the fullest? Where in between here and here should I play? That's a parameter. Should I hit the pick straight on, or should I play at an angle? I usually play about a 15-degree angle, although a pick like this has a bevel, so I probably don't need to do that. You know, if I play back here, I get more tension in the string, a little brighter sound. If I play up here, I get a little more sweetness. But the main thing is you're experimenting and listening and adjusting, because a musician is going to find his sound on any guitar. Now, this guitar plays in tune. This guitar sounds good. I like this guitar. I like the sound. But there's one thing this guitar will not do. It will not act as an air pump because the back and sides are laminate. I still like the guitar. I still think it sounds great. I would still play it. I'd still record with it. I don't think anybody will notice, even though I paid under $250 for this guitar. I don't think most people would notice that it's a cheap guitar from the way it sounds. But it will not be an air pump. And so you won't have the warmth and the bass frequencies that you're going to get out of a solid wood guitar. You just won't have it. So this is a solid wood guitar. Right now I don't care that it's an Indian rosewood or a different solid wood. I don't care if it's oak. I don't care if it's mahogany or cherry or walnut. I don't care. All I care right now is that it's solid, because the solid wood will flex. Okay? So people get caught up in all different kinds of exotic woods. So it just works together a little bit better. And a little bit better costs a lot more money to get a nice guitar like this. You know, a solid wood, I guess like from an Eastman brand or something like that. You know, I guess they start getting all solid wood guitars. I don't know. I don't know what the prices are right now. I guess probably a little bit under $1,000. Okay. But a well-made solid wood guitar has a lot of warmth to it. Okay? Like I can feel it vibrating here. It's doing some work. Okay? So now the guitar is being aside, what does that thing do? Okay? So it pushes the string, it starts the string vibrating. Everybody makes a big deal about these blue chips and stuff. Okay, here's the old school Fender Heavy. I'm still, no matter what pick I'm holding, I'm going to make adjustments. Where does it sound good to me? I'm doing this all the time. Where am I going to play based on the sound? So I don't care if it's a Fender Heavy or a blue chip, because I'm going to adjust. But I didn't like the sound flat across the strings there. I don't like the sound of the point. Somebody tries that and says, well, I don't like Fender Heavies. But if I turn that pick, see how it warmed up? If I turn it and play with the dull end of the pick and have a 15-degree angle in it, see how that warmed up? So it wasn't about this material, celluloid guitar pick. Yeah, if I use the point, play right here, somebody says, this ain't no pick, that ain't no guitar. Really? Hand it to me. Let's see what you do. I go like that. Little turn like that. Does that work on the Yamaha? Let's see. Somebody said they got the same pick I got. They hold it straight against the strings like that, use the point. They go. I don't like that guitar. That guitar ain't no good. Really? Use the rounded tip of the point. Turn your hand 15 degrees. Sounds pretty sweet to me. Okay? So let's try some of these other ones. The Golden Gate, my only issue with these picks, I don't know if the dogs are better. They would chip up on the sides. I've had this pick probably for 20 years. I probably haven't used it in that length of time. My teacher, the great Bob Applegate, used to tell me that a thicker pick gives you more fundamental, a thinner pick gives you more harmonics. So there's a thinner pick. Nobody would be caught dead using this pick. It's a .50. No bluegrass player alive would use that pick. But there might be a musical reason to it. I like thin picks on rhythm guitar sometimes. sometimes if somebody has, as a player has a really heavy hand on their rhythm and they're getting all kinds of weird sounds, I'll put a thin pick in their hand, just so they can get through the strings a little bit and start to hear the sound of getting through the strings, and then we'll work over time on loosening that grip. Okay, flat against the strings, use the point. Well, that guitar is no good, right? Need a new guitar. Turn the pick. Turn the pick, use the round point of the pick. It's a little chipped up, I guess. Turn it like that, 15-degree angle. Still bright, but it's usable. That's probably not going to be my first choice. This one I really like. This is somebody in Murray, Kentucky, making these picks. My grandparents are right around Murray, Kentucky. This is a McQuan pick. It's Torlon. Josh Williams is advertising these, and it's a good enough reason for me. So McQuan picks are great. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to experiment with it. I'm not just going to take the sound the pick gives me and say, well, that's the sound of the pick. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to sweeten it up. I'm going to find where I need to play. So what can I do? I can turn the pick, I can go this way. All these different things I can do. Just to try to get different sounds, right? Okay, let's see, is there anything left? I've been using this a lot, a prime tone. This has the raised letters. This is a .73. That's a thinner pick than a lot of people will use. I've enjoyed it. And the reason I like it, even though I like maybe the tone of the wagon a little better, I struggle with the wagon on rhythm. I tend to like get lost in the downs and ups, like the pick is not bending at all. So I like a pick that has a little bit of flex, so when I play rhythm I just feel a little more comfortable. So I've been using that a lot, and I've been liking it. And one criteria for a pick for me is maybe not that it's the best sound, but that I play the best with it. So for years I've used these Oltexes, and the reason I use these Oltexes is the size was just slightly bigger than a Fender, and the Fenders seemed small in my hand, and these Oltexes were a little bit bigger, and I felt like I played better with them. The sound of the Oltexes, was it better than a blue chip? No. Some people said they were scratchy or whatever. They didn't say that. They said that when they tried it, but I felt like I played better with it. So to me it was a better pick because I sounded better, because I felt more comfortable with it. So there's that too. The best pair of shoes doesn't you do any good if they don't fit you right and if they don't feel good on you. I might go back to that. I haven't used that in a while. But that's a good sounding pick. These Oltexes need to go through the dryer a few times. Do not put the celluloid picks in the dryer because they will catch on fire. Okay, you got to know your picks. You pick material so you don't light the house on fire. The genuine article here, by that I mean this is a tortoiseshell pick, and this was purchased for me in Japan, and it made it back to the U.S. And I only use this to record. I don't know if it's any better or not. I like it. It's special to me. It was given to me as a gift, and so it's a special thing, but I don't use it very often. One is a tortoiseshell is really fussy. It tends to warp. Tortoiseshell, you kind of have to you have to polish them. Like it's kind of a fussy material. So most of the time I'd rather have a plastic pick. Okay, so there we go. A little bit about picks. And more importantly, I think about how to use them, and so it's not just the sound of the pick, but you know, kind of how you hold it, how you hit the string, how you experiment to get a good sound. Not just about, you know, hitting the thing and saying, well, that ain't no good. Okay? So a little bit more of temperance reel. Here we go. My name's Andy. I teach lessons. Check out andyslessons.com.